So we asked him, can I put a band together to do it? And he said, yeah. So Chris picked all of his favorite friends that he ever wanted to play with. So he called up myself to play drums, my friend Rodney James from Earth Eats Dog to play guitar, my friend Joe Costa to play bass, and Johnny Wildchild to play guitar also, which I didn't know Johnny back then. I just met him for the F Plus thing. So we put this band together for this particular gig, and we just picked a bunch of copy songs, and we did the show. It was a great show. We had a great time. And then we decided to keep the band together for other shows, and whatever reasons it was, you know, the guys didn't feel that Johnny fit in the band, so they wanted to replace Johnny, but no one really didn't want to say anything to Johnny. And me being
That's
the
a tough
odd guy
position.
out,
That is tough.
I was the one to tell Johnny that we were, you know, going to keep this going, but he wasn't fit for the band. And I felt bad, and I'm good friends with Johnny now, which is great. You know, I didn't know him back then, and that's why I was put in that bad position. But Johnny's a great guy. He has a great band out right now.
You know what?
He's out there.
People can be great musicians, but sometimes the fit is just not
chemistry
there.
just don't work.
Yeah.
And,
You know?
and it happens, and I have to say it's probably happened to almost everybody that's ever played in a band. You just get into a band that's just not
The
your fit.
personality's got to meet too. You know, if the
It's
personality.
everything. It's a feeling, and you know, it doesn't mean anybody's
Hey, let's face it. It's
really
a
not
relationship.
qualified. Yeah.
Well, that
exactly.
band stood together for maybe about 6, 7 gigs. That's all, you know. And we're trying to get another reunion thing back together because it was a great band. You know, we had a lot of fun. So then we had an F plus, and so out of the F plus thing, I was in a hiatus, not doing anything for a while. And then I had a call from my buddy Rodney, and he says, "Jay, what are you doing? You want to play? You want to put something together?" I said, "Yeah, Rodney, let's put something together." So I said, "Get some guys together and find the drummer, and we'll go to the studio and we'll see what's happening." And Rodney was like, "A drummer?
No,
Don't you
he's just
play?
gonna
You're gonna
say
play the
he-
drums?" I said, "Rodney, I want to sing in this band. I always wanted to sing, and I want to sing in this band." He goes, "Okay, let's try it." So Rodney got some guys together, we went into the studio, and it felt good.
And
He
it
was
worked.
good with it. So I worked with some guys, and I put band together with them. What do we got going there?
Now, what? Yeah. What is that
Yeah.
now? That's a picture of the big show.
That's the big show. That's actually the cult band right there. And actually, if you want to mention, if you're throwing pictures up there, are they being seen by people out there?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Jenny Sunshine, and that's something that I'm doing this weekend. Jenny Sunshine, I'm doing a photo shoot with. She's a tattoo model.
Okay.
I'm doing a shoot with her on Sunday.
Okay. Oh, right. You mentioned that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's another facet of something
Yeah.
you do now. You're all tatted up. Obviously, you got some
Yeah.
great stuff. 2 sleeves. You model tattoos, right? Tattoo
I'm
magazines.
getting into that portion of the business, yeah.
Okay. And that's great. So, where can everybody see you?
Well, I'm getting stuff together now.
You can see him on the Madhouse TV.
Yeah,
on
right.
the
You
see him on
Glory, no
Madhouse.
Guts,
You
no
can see him
Glory
here.
Hour.
Yeah.
That's where you can see him.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a few magazines out there where I'm in a few shots here and there, but nothing. So I'm working with other people. So I'm doing a shot with Jenny on Sunday. So I'm putting a lot of portfolio together.
That's great.
As a male model, it's not as easy. So you
Right.
work usually with other female models
Right.
in the business.
Now,
you
did
know?
you get
And those are great shots,
when,
too,
When
male,
did you get
female.
your first tattoo?
I actually got my first tattoo when I was like 35. When I was a kid, I never wanted a tattoo.
Really?
And I never wanted to ride a motorcycle. And I'm a Harley guy. I ride
Yeah.
all the time. I love riding, and I have tattoos all over the
right.
place.
Well,
Now,
you
do
change- you
you get
change
your
your life, yeah.
tattoos at various spots or?
I have 2 artists I work with. Popo, who's at Tattoo Lose.
Tattoo-loos.
He does a lot of my inner work.
Which Tattoo-loos is he at?
Yeah, I think he's in Selden these days. He's
Okay.
in Selden's shop.
That's what Irish Mike or something. Irish Mike's over there because he did my tattoo.
Irish J. I think.
Irish J, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And my friend Angelo at Lucky Cat, and he does my other work. And actually,
Yeah.
I just had some work done here from Angelo, and I'm actually doing my photo shoot in Angelo's shop, Lucky Cat, and that's in
Nice.
Mount Sinai.
Nice. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I know the name Lucky Cat. Yeah, it's on 25A.
25A,
right?
yeah.
Right. Wow, well,
Doing
that's
the
We
great.
got Anthony
You like-
LaFemina. He's a good tattoo artist. out in
Anthony
Copeland.
LaFemina, yeah, from Devil's Den Tattoo, a good friend of ours. He's been on the show.
Shout out to Anthony.
Yeah, hey,
Let him
Anthony.
know. When we
Hey,
talk
buddy.
about tats, we got to mention Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's our
So
guy.
that's great. So you're going to do a shoot like with motorcycles and...
Well, that'll be down the line, but I'm doing one Sunday, and in the tattoo parlor, me and Jenny will be doing that shoot together.
Great,
You
great.
know, my friend Neil Calandria, he's a photographer. He's a great guy. He's known out on the island on his photography work. And but as we were talking, we put Novocaine together back in, I guess, 2012.
Which is a
and-
great name for a band, by the way.
Yeah.
But ahead.
And
It's really numbing.
my name Nova sort of like revolved
Yeah,
into
it's
a lot
great.
of these good little
Great.
things. But anyway, that band did 2 or 3 gigs because everybody in the band was in a lot of different bands and we couldn't get gigs together. So that sort of went away. And then the cult thing, I fell into that. So I got this cult thing going together. My friend Ray Monty, who was the drummer right now of the band, I just replaced the drummer. Ray actually had an ad on Craigslist that I replied to, and he sort of put the whole thing together.
Great.
And,
Now, people who have already seen Jay, I'm sure you guys know, you're up on, where he's going to be and where he's been. But I have not yet seen you play. Vinny and I have not yet. We try to get out and see everybody. Where can we see, where and when? I know in the summer's coming. And
I have a show coming up at Katie's. I don't have a date yet. It's going to
Katie's
be
in
in April.
Smithtown?
Katie's in Smithtown. I have a date May 31st at Revolution in Amityville. That's a set date right
110
now.
in Montauk Highway, for anybody who's wondering where that is. So,
So I have the cult thing going on. So the cult thing has been about a year, a little over a year together. So we do shows here and there. You know, tribute bands, you don't play out as much.
right, because you can't saturate.
What band is
You
that
can't-
was playing at Revolution?
Love. That's
Oh,
the cult
that's
band. It's
the
called
cult
Love.
band. Right.
Love. And I actually started with the Love Band. I have a band called Novocaine again. And we're doing the serious radio, high octane type of music. We're doing like Alter Bridge, Hinder, Buck Cherry,
Okay.
Blackstone Cherry. We're doing the stuff that people hear on Sirius Radio, but none of the other bands are really doing it.
Nobody touches that
So
stuff.
that's
yeah.
where we're at right now. We're actually looking for a guitarist. I still need another guitarist. We have one guitarist. I need one more guitarist.
So
It's
listen,
hard
when
out there.
people that want to find you, just look into the camera.
Actually,
and
if you
tell them.
go to my website, jaynova.com, it's really easy. JAYNOVA. You can get my Facebook, my Twitter. You get my Facebook, my Twitter. You get all my media from my website, jaynova.com. That's pretty easy. So just go there. Inbox me from there. My email is j@jaynova also. But all
Right,
my
which is
information is on
easy,
there.
yeah.
That's pretty easy. But we are looking for guitarists. We are rehearsing. We're trying to get everything together so we can
Cool.
get out on the road.
They could
Get
they
that
could also
going?
contact us, and we can get in touch with you if they can't. All our fans too. He's looking for
Well,
a guitar player.
and we
This
definitely,
guy makes things happen.
We
so.
definitely want to have Jay back. We would love to have you back.
Yeah.
Hopefully next time, playing some music, because I would love that.
Yeah, we would love that. I
I mean,
had
you can't
a-
be here and not play music.
Yeah, I
so
had
we have to
some
bring you back.
musician problems trying to get
Yeah.
out here, but
Yeah, but that's okay. I know
okay.
it's rough on a Friday night, rush hour time, but we'll do it. We'll work it out when
Yeah.
it works for everybody.
you want to show the little cut I have of the cult? I have a little piece
Yeah.
of the cult,
Sure,
you
the
know.
cult-
Annie,
there's
can
a
we
cult video, Love?
Can we go to
Yeah.
the Love
The
video?
Love video.
Thanks. May 31st at the Revolution on the corner of Route 110 and Montauk Highway in Amityville. Jay will be there with that band.
And
so,
April Katie's in Smithtown.
In April, yeah.
We don't have the date
We don't
yet.
have the date
but
yet.
It's
Now-
going to be in April.
Time's going really fast. Time's moving. You have something you can talk about a little bit?
Yeah, I'm into the reality TV side. I did something on True TV about 4 years ago with a show on there. I was on one of the shows. Brian, the fortune seller, I was on one of his shows there. And it's something I want to get back into. A lot of people told me that's where I should be, you know. So everybody, I think I have a picture of an avatar, right? We are avatars. We're characters, right? And a lot of people say I look like my avatar,
I totally told you that.
You
You,
know,
look
right?
like your bit strip. It's what kills me. It's so funny.
right?
That and
Yeah.
Chris Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that
Chris Angel?
sometimes.
Yeah.
A little
Okay.
bit.
So there's a reality thing happening.
It's in
I
the
can't
works.
talk too much about
And
it.
that's
It's in the
understandable,
works.
yeah.
The contracts are right there.
Do we have a target date? Approximately.
We were hoping to start shooting in March, so maybe May, hopefully,
Okay,
once
so
the
we're
contracts are
looking
signed.
at 2014 to start
Yeah.
shooting and
I have
see it
I'm
maybe-
working with Mark and Denise Weiss from Capstone, and they're a full like entertainment agency, and they're my agent management, so I work with them, so it's all through them. So
Okay.
you know,
You're gonna
there's
be
a lot
great.
of things. I got my kitchen
Well,
that I'm
that's
working
why
on.
I didn't want the show to end before you talked about that.
I got
Yeah, we
something.
talked about that last week.
It's on. It could be found on YouTube.
Yeah, if you
right,
go
or
to
your
my
website.
website, you can go to my YouTube. I just started doing this on my own, and I hope to go somewhere with it. I just started dabbling in it. I love to cook. I cook, and have this Rock My Kitchen. So it's rock music and a rock guy in the kitchen cooking,
Right.
you know.
That's pretty cool.
And I
You
cook a
love
lot
to
of
cook.
Italian
He
stuff.
likes to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might want to cook something up a bit. I love it because you got the music in the background.
Yeah.
You're real.
Yeah.
I mean, you're down to earth and you're doing something that you love to do. You good?
Yeah,
Your stuff's good. Yeah.
it's good. I like what I cook, and I'm getting a lot of inboxes on
Listen,
recipes.
we can't just take your word for it. you
Yeah,
know.
that was a hit.
When I come back, I'll bring you a pan of lasagna.
Yeah.
You got to bring a pan of something. And I heard your lasagna is your go-to dish.
Yeah.
What is your favorite dish to cook?
Actually, my lasagna, because my kids love it, you know. So I like my son that's in school in Boston. When he comes home, I have to have lasagna
Yeah.
waiting for him. That's like his
That's
favorite.
great.
And I actually make it for him to take it back, you know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Probably gives it to all his
Yeah.
friends. Actually, I had a cousin that my aunt always made this great food, and he went to Stony Brook. He'd go back with all these like great chicken cutlets, and he would sell them back at the dorm at Stony Brook. He was making all kinds of money on my
I used
aunt's
to live
chicken
in
cutlets.
Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina, and every time I'd come home, my father would make me a big thing of sauce, and I'd take it with me, you know, to feed the guys, and my neighbors would come over for it. We'd make that sauce on Sunday.
Yeah, pop sauce.
Yeah.
Well, you just have so much going on that I just think it's amazing that you're able to keep up with it all.
Yeah, it's a lot. And, you know, having a full-time day job, you know, I'm a network engineer. I do networking. And,
See, and he has a day
full-time.
job too. I
Have
mean,
a
oh my
day
God, how
job.
do you find the time, really?
So it's all coming together. But like I said, I'm at the point of my life, you know, my daughter has 2 more years and she'll be in college, you know, trying to get myself going to things I really wanted to do, you know, but when you have a family, you don't get to do it.
It's
and
harder when they get-
everyone says, you know, back in the day, you had to do things when you were young, right?
Right.
Now,
It's never too late.
Listen,
never too
I
late,
believe
right?
you can do things until you die because
Well-
until you die,
yeah.
you got time.
We
Do
have
it.
we have a sign that hangs over our door. It reads, "Never too late to live happily ever after."
Never too
So-
late. Listen, I'm still going to play the drums someday. I'm going to mark these words right here. I will be a drummer in a band. It might be like a Ringo Starr kit and a real basic kind of drumming, but I will do that someday, I guarantee you, because I'm not dead. And until I am, I'm going to follow every passion that I
Yeah.
have. And obviously, you're doing that.
I'm hitting it from every end right now.
Yeah, and you
Every
should.
end.
Why not?
And like, you know, the tattoo modeling is not the only thing. I do want to go back, and when I was a kid, I was dabbling in modeling. I want to go back in that part. You know, I wear long sleeves. You don't know what I got underneath. You know,
Right.
Right.
you know, if I could get into that part of it.
Yeah, you
know.
don't got nothing coming up your neck.
No.
Would you ever
take
do
it
that?
easy. No,
Yeah,
that I
see,
wouldn't do.
I have to tell you, we watch Ink Masters, and the new one's on, and that guy's back from the last season.
Yeah.
With the
Well, there's other
whole
guys now. They
neck.
got
Oh,
them
the other
across
guy's
their
got
forehead,
tattoos all
Yeah.
over.
down their cheeks.
I mean,
and-
to each his own. Obviously, you know, everybody's got their own thing.
There's that
I
one guy.
don't
He's got his whole
find that
his
attractive.
leopard or
Yeah.
cat, and he had implants put in his cheeks, and he's got whiskers.
Yeah,
and-
I mean, look,
Yeah.
whatever floats your boat and everything, but
Hey,
like,
he's happy. He's
that's
happy.
good. You don't want to
It's good.
destroy a face. I think is just like something you don't want to play with.
Yeah.
But it's been great having you, and I want you I want you to reiterate where everybody can find you, because I know there's people scurrying now. Where is this? I had people inboxing me, you know,
Yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
can't wait to see the show.
Well, we'll be at Revolution May 31st, and April will be at Katie's in Smithtown. I'll have a date on that. But tonight I'll be at Revolution for Craven Strange CD release party.
Ah, very good.
Be there for a party. Craven Strange is a great Long Island band.
What kind of stuff? Covers?
They're
originals?
original. They have a
Originals.
CD
Well,
release
Revolution,
party.
they have a
Yeah.
lot of original bands.
So
in
they're at
there.
Revolutions
Tonight,
and
yeah.
we're heading Patchogue.
You're
We're
going to Patchogue. I
we're
would
going
be
to
there,
the-
but I got to go see Craven tonight, and a few of my other bands are playing tonight also. So
We're going to the Emporium. So
Yeah, we'll be at the Emporium tonight. We're
everybody
going
wants
to
to
see
come see
Big
us
Shot,
tonight?
Kerry's
Come
birthday
out to the
tomorrow.
Emporium.
Napa Tandy's in Miller Place. We're going to go see 45 RPM. But more importantly, Jay, I really want to thank you. You are definitely a colorful guy. You have so many. You have a passion for life, and you seek out everything, and I think that's wonderful. You're an inspiration to your kids, I'm sure, to follow your lead.
Sure.
She's going to make me cry.
No, really, because you know what? I think it's a great thing, and you're never too old. And
Never
I'm not
too
saying
old.
that you're old, but we're the same age, and I feel
Yeah.
like you're never too
Well,
old.
you guys are
so-
old.
Even you're right around the corner,
All
so
right.
it's all good. But anyway, do you have anything you want to say
Well,
before
I
we
just
close
want to
out?
tell the people who we have next week.
We have a theatrical group, my
Mm-hmm.
sister being one of the members. They're going to do some excerpts from a play they're about to air in March called The Bikinis, for
You're
women, based on,
talking
wrong camera, it's live, that's what happens, based on the 60s and a musical group, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Bikini, right.
The Bikinis. And then the following week, March 14th, I have Tommy Lynn on. He does the One Hot Night, Neil Diamond Show. We're going to do a couple of songs, he and I'm going to go from Barbra Streisand to Cher. So
Wait, you can go from hostess to Barbra Streisand to Cher.
So it's going to be fun. So tune in. And again, Jay Castronova, thank you so much. And
You're
we will
welcome.
see you next time with your equipment down here.
Yes.
Okay.
Been a pleasure.
Stay tuned, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for watching.
Ciao.
You know the nighttime